So the student you're about to see is Silver, new to the game, plays broker, has played CS:GO and R6 in the past, and plays on controller. So before you guys, make fun of him in the comments. He's actively trying to get better. He's learning more about this game. So we should all learn from him. And even if you don't start at the best in the top, you can still improve. And there's no doubt in my mind that this student in 2 to 3 weeks from now, he'll be in plat, diamond, elo. I'm sure of it. So what I'm teaching here is, trying to not take util out right in the open. Starting off with pretty basic information. Rocket takes delay time, and during that time they can shoot you, like you see. Also talk to him a little bit about slicing the pie, taking each angle, looking at each, angle, and making sure that no one's there. Because right here he ends up dying as he's pushed out right in the open, and there's two people swing and kill him. Once again, on this next clip, teach him about how he's right out in the open. Same mistake as before. He can't fix from, round to round what he's already done, but just seeing repetitive, mistakes helps him show how important it is to have good crosshair placement as well as positioning here. Here is a clip of my student rushing his shot. A lot of people do this and they don't realize it. He's much more likely to get this kill if he stays calm, as his aura does not see him at all. But he ends up rushing the shot and ends up getting taken down. Versus if he lined up the shot perfectly, he'd kill this aura here. So just an example of, not everything has to be flicky, fast. Sometimes you want to take your time and make sure you line up the perfect shot. Here, I'm teaching him how there's a time and a place, to push fast. And if you're going to push fast, make sure you have an escape route, one. Number two, you're peeking pizza angles, peeking angle one at a time, not peeking into many people. And right here, he makes a simple mistake of re-peeking when he's low and gets taken out. He does this multiple times, so I teach him different ways he can do this and how he can, take an angle one by one, make sure he gets, if he's not comfortable, just back up. This rather you stay alive than rush, try to get a kill, and end up dying. Here he does the same thing. He repeaks when he's low. He does great damage, but his side angle is compromised and he gets taken out here. What he should have done is, limited this to slicing the pie like I said before, peeking angles one at a time and making sure all angles are accounted for. Now, many of his mistakes were aim based, and I gave him a warm up routine he can do to practice. Besides that, a summary of what he could do better, slicing angles, which I know a lot of people, have problems with, using more util, and just knowing how to play with the team and play with your kit. Now, I end up showing him a couple ways he can entry and a couple ways he can use his kit. I'm not a broker main, but I do know one or two things about broker, especially since the new buff allows him to be much more versatile in the way you play him. So what I'm showing him here is how he can use boxes to cover himself from the side rather than peeking into all four angles at once. Use this box, cover those two, peek these kids, and then he can rotate out if he needs to. Here I'm showing him how he can use his smoke, as I did not see him use his smoke once. This will allow him to entry sight and help his team get on the site a lot better. He can combo this with his little grenades and make sure that he gets the maximization out of his util. Again, showing him some mid on this map. Also showed him some on the other site and just ways he can use his surroundings to bounce them off and help him, as Broker Smoke is one of the underused abilities of him, and if a broker knows how to use it correctly, he can drastically help his team get onto site. So here I'm showing it on the opposite site. Many times he ran out here and died, so just showing him this and what he can do to fix it. I also show him some lineups and stuff he can use on this site, as well as a cool little trick towards the end of it. Here I am showing him Broker's one way, which is a really good way to use the smoke. You can get a lot of free kills if used correctly. It gives you ability to shoot them without your opponents knowing where you're getting shot from. Wrapping up this student's video and game review, a few things he can use to improve is he can work on his aim, obviously with aim routines, aim labs, stuff like that. He can, learn how to use broker util better and use it to help his team enter site, peeking angles 1v1 instead of peeking into a bunch of people. But overall, this student's new. I know he'll improve. He already took this feedback great, and I'm excited to see how he does in the future. I'll be checking up on him and giving you guys updates on about him. So overall, if you like this video and want to consider getting yourself purchasing some coaching session yourself, all you have to do is go into the details down below, look up that Yahoo email address, and send me an email, and I'll be more than happy to respond to you and get that set up for you guys. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Consider liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.